Welcome back, everyone, to Draft Day Sports College Basketball 2024. In the last video, we got all the way to the SEC tournament, and we got a bye in the first round. So we're playing Texas A&M in the second round, and we should win. I feel good about us at least winning this first game. So we'll get into it. I'm going to talk a little bit about the NBA draft as we go along in real life, because that happened a few nights ago. And if you're a Kentucky fan like I am, if you follow this series, let's see, let's go ahead and watch this game. We have no injured players, so we should be able to just jump right into it. But Reed Sheppard was drafted third to the Houston Rockets. I've not watched the NBA in a few years very closely, but I'm excited to watch some next season for sure. But I looked up the Rockets roster, and it just proves to me how little I followed the NBA the past 3 or 4 seasons, because I don't really know hardly anybody on that team. I know Fred VanVleet, who was on the Raptors in 2019 when they won their championship. I remember him, and he'll probably be a mentor to Reed, I would imagine. But aside from him, I didn't really recognize many names. Let's see the starting lineups here. We should win this game. I feel good about winning this game. Actually, this court looks really nice. I want to make sure all the. Ooh, there's a game cast, but there's also a play-by-play. That's kind of cool. I'll probably want to use the faster speed, I would imagine. Take game sounds off. I want to do the subs myself, so we'll not turn the auto sub on. Just trying to make sure. It may be different in this one compared to the. It probably is different. I know on the pro basketball side of things, you have a way you can change strategy in game. Um, that doesn't look to be the case here, which I kind of find, don't know the word, I mean, disappointing a little bit. I would like to be able to change things up if things aren't working. And how do you, I assume you just go to the players, but how do you substitute people? I wonder. Maybe we'll figure it out as we play along. We'll go ahead and play, and I'll kind of talk as things are happening. But yeah, I can't wait to watch some Rockets games next season and see how Reed Sheppard does. I hope that he does well. I talked about Reed Sheppard, I think, in this series before, where I'm from, where I've lived my whole life. There's a foul on Dion Allen, number 1 on him. Let's see, what if I wanted to sub out Allen? How does that work? Oh, we clicked the little Kentucky tab and this comes up. Wait a minute. Okay, wait just a second. I don't think I have. I don't think I have human control on. It says human control. Did I pick AI control? Let's restart. Let's see. We want to use faster speed. Game sounds off. Show halftime report. Pause at all stops. Auto subs off. Here's where we can make subs. And do this is what I was looking for. Okay. Okay. This looks a lot better. Okay, okay, okay. And there's a foul on Watson, and one right off the bat, man. Okay, so we had to restart things there. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. 8th pick went to the Spurs. They drafted Rob Dillingham. And if you watch the pro basketball series, you would know the Spurs have, even though I haven't followed the NBA really since the Spurs were good, kind of been the team I followed for a long time, but I was disappointed because they immediately traded Dillingham to the Timberwolves. And I kind of like the Timberwolves. I know they were praised for playing some really tight defense in the postseason. Still going to keep playing, I think. So I'm not outraged that Dillingham ends up at Minnesota. He's playing with another former Kentucky player, Karl Anthony Towns. So this should be an exciting team to watch. A team that's already had a lot of recent success. I am a little disappointed in the Spurs at trading him away. We're off to an early lead, 8-3. I don't worry too much about this game in particular. I like how A&M has a guy whose last name is Gannon. If I ever play the Legend of Zelda series, which was a big part of my childhood. I've actually recently uh, speaks a bit to some of my inner nerd, I guess you would say. Recently, I've been playing Ocarina of Time again. Ball was just knocked out of bounds, so we're still good. I'm not going to change anything at the moment. Keep playing. That's still a great game. I don't care what anybody says. So one thing I do, a bit of a personal note, if anyone cares, one thing I do in my personal time is I collect vintage video games. And so I've got a Nintendo GameCube sitting here in my living room with a copy of the Zelda Collector's Edition that came out. Let's see, there's another foul. We're still good, though. We're still good for right now. It's like $110, I think, for a copy of that. But I actually had it given to me many years ago and still play it sometimes. I mean, I haven't really hadn't played it in a long time, but recently started up Ocarina of Time. They're using the GameCube controller, which is my favorite controller of all time. So playing that game with that controller is much more satisfying, I think, than playing it with the original N64 controller. Which, if I'm being honest, I'm not a fan of. Still, still winning here. Still, about 6 minutes in. Seems like the guys are getting winded kind of quickly, though. I'll make some substitutions pretty soon. It's a traveling charge. We'll make a sub here. Let's put in Alex Blair for David Watson. Because Watson's getting kind of winded and already has a foul. Let's also put in Aki Riggs for Bush. Okay, we'll resume play. Davenport with an offensive rebound puts it back up and in. And they turn the ball over. So no changes at this current moment. We'll skip playing with these. Play with these guys here. They're kind of keeping up with us. It's only a 3-point game. There's a second foul on Brooks, unfortunately. So let's see. Let's put Chris Ford in for Brooks. And Davenport also needs a breather. So let's put in Alice Calhoun for Davenport. Okay, it's our ball. So continue on. About 8 minutes into the first half. We lead by 3. Riggs with a 3. And that puts us up by 6 points. So timeout on the floor. I think we'll still keep things as they are for right now. There's a foul on Texas A&M. Still not in a bonus, so we'll reset. Another foul on Texas A&M. Still not in the bonus, so we'll reset again. Riggs with a miss. Player grabs the rebound. Deion Allen knocks down another three to put us back up by 7 points. Gannon misses the three for A&M. Blair with a shot. Misses. I probably wouldn't be a good, very good radio personality on sports. Riggs misses. Calhoun grabs the offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. Back to a 7-point lead for Kentucky. Ball is knocked out of bounds by the defense. So, can we put Watson back in? Where's Watson's energy level? I'll put Watson back in briefly. Keep everything else the way it is. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, we'll put Watson back in. Allen needs a breather. We'll sub him out next. Next substitution. Calhoun grabs his second rebound. Calhoun kind of looks like Abraham Lincoln. A very young Abraham Lincoln. Bit more meat on his bones, though. We have a 9-point lead, so things are going pretty good. Pretty good. Still plenty of time, so we don't want to let our guard down. But there's a foul. Who is that foul on? Can we figure that out? There's actually a foul on them. Okay, so who can we sub out here? Can we put Adam Young in for Allen? We can. Kind of want to put starters back in, except for Brooks. Brooks has those 2 fouls, so we'll keep him out. We'll still keep Watson out. Let's put Davenport back in for Calhoun. And we'll run with that right there. Calhoun was with the foul, but we took Calhoun out. Okay. They hit 1 of 2, takes it back to an 8-point lead. And there's a foul. Okay. Who was fouled? Watson was fouled. Okay. I kind of want to put someone in place of Ford, but not Brooks. Brooks has those 2 fouls. Let's put Dwayne Montague in 4 Ford. Watson will hit the first. Misses the second. Back to a 9-point lead. Nathaniel Strange with a bucket to put it back down to 7. Mike Bush pulls up for a 3, knocks it down, puts Kentucky out to a 10-point lead. And they knock down a 3 right back at us. Joy Atkins. Davenport out to Young. Back out to Bush. Back into Young. Young with an outside 2, knocks it down. 9-point lead for Kentucky. Young with his first basket of the night. And there's a foul on Watson. So we want to take Watson out here. We'll put Blair back in for Watson. Strange will go to the line. Knocks down both shots. Puts it back to 7. And there's a foul on Barkley. Not changing anybody out at this moment. Blair with an outside 2, knocks it down. Back to a 9-point lead for Kentucky. 34-25. And they turn the ball over. Oh no, they called a timeout. Was that right? Horrible pass by Atkins. So I think they turned the ball over. So yeah, it goes back to us. Young with an outside 2, misses that one. And kick the ball. Stay with A&M. And Young misses the shot, but is fouled, so we'll go to the line. I'm still not want to change anybody out right now. Adam Young makes the first, misses the second. Blair grabs the offensive rebound, though. So we have another shot. Davenport is fouled. Yeah, these guys are playing pretty well, so we'll keep. Davenport misses the first, though. We're in the bonus there. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. A&M comes back down. And Whitling makes the basket and is fouled by Davenport. So we probably want to take Davenport out. We'll put Calhoun back in. I think he only has 1 foul. Okay. They've put it back down to a 4-point lead. They steal the ball, come back down. It's now a 2-point lead. Calhoun with an outside 2 makes it and is fouled. And yeah. Still going to leave this lineup out there 4 right now. Come on, Calhoun, make this free throw. Knocks it down. Puts us back out to a 5 points. Can we put Allen back in? Actually. Yeah, we'll put Allen back in to finish the half. Allen grabs the rebound. Takes the shot, misses the shot. Less than a minute left in the first half. Allen grabs another rebound. Montague knocks down a shot, his first of the night, 5-point lead for Kentucky. And at halftime, Kentucky leads 40-35. Dion Allen, player of the half with 6 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, and a steal. So far, we're shooting pretty well from the field. So we're just slightly ahead in most categories on the stats. So I feel pretty good about that. Make sure Brooks is sub back in. Allen, Brooks. I'm sorry, Bush, Brooks, Allen. We'll put Watson back in and Davenport back in. We do have 3 starters with 2 fouls, so we got to keep an eye on that. And we'll start the second half. Brooks with knocks down a shot. He has 7 points now. And puts Kentucky back out by 7. Shannon Blanchard comes back down, hits a shot, puts it back down to 5, and then Vincent Murray with the steal to bring it back down and lay it up and in to bring it within 3. Brooks grabs the rebound. Gets to Allen. Allen takes the shot, misses the shot. Murray misses a shot. Bush grabs the rebound. Brooks goes in, takes a shot, knocks it down. 9 points now for Antonio Brooks. Kentucky leads 44-39. Dion Allen grabs another rebound. Brooks takes a 3, knocks it down. 12 points now for Antonio Brooks. I keep wanting to say Antonio Reeves. Bush with a rebound. And Davenport misses the shot, but will go to the line. And so far, we've pushed this lead from 3 back out to 8. So hopefully we can hit the free throws here. Hits the first, back to a 9-point lead. Hits the second, now a 10-point lead, 49-39, 16:49 left to go in the game. And there's a turnover. So I guess it goes back to Kentucky. They're keeping this lineup out there for right now. Allen takes an outside 2, misses the shot. Kicked ball. We'll stay with A&M. Mike Bush with a steal, takes it down, lays it up and in. A 12-point lead now for Kentucky, which I believe is the largest lead of the night. But there is a foul, unfortunately, on Davenport. He's 3rd, so we're going to have to sit Davenport. And we'll put Calhoun back in for Davenport. Whitley makes the first, makes the second, brings the game back to a 10-point game. Brooks with an outside two knocks it down. 14 points now for Brooks, who's having a great second half. And there's another kicked ball. Nice touch by the defense. Not a kick ball, but nice touch by Kentucky, I believe. So A&M will keep it. And yeah, I don't want to change anything at the moment, so we'll keep playing. Nathaniel Strange puts it up and in, and there's a foul on Watson. That's his third. So we're going to put Blair in for Watson. And continue with Blair at the 4. Strange hits the first free throw, or hits the and one, and that brings it back to a 9-point game. Calhoun with an outside two misses the shot. That's his first miss of the night. Allen grabs a rebound. And there's a foul on Blair as he hits the shot. So an N1 for Blair. That's his second basket of the night. So I don't want to change anything at this current moment. We'll let Blair shoot the free throw, and he misses, but Allen grabs the offensive rebound out to Brooks. And there's a missed three. So here comes A&M, and Blanchard hits a shot to bring it within 9. Kentucky leads 55-46 with 13:33 left to go in the game. Ball is knocked out of bounds by the offense, so it will stay with Kentucky. We're going to let Bush have a breather here. So let's put Aki Riggs, who played a few minutes in the first half, back in for Bush. And continue from there. We'll give Bush that breather. A&M ball. And there's a foul immediately on Aki Riggs, but it's only his first. So we'll continue to play. And there's a foul on Calhoun. It's his second. We'll still continue to play with him. But they get to go to the free throw line. Makes them both. Brings it back to a 7-point game. 55-48 Kentucky with 13 minutes and 11 seconds to go. And we'll continue on. Allen puts up a shot, knocks it down, his 8th point of the night. Allen with the steal, passes up to Riggs. Riggs puts it up and in, puts Kentucky back out to an 11-point lead. Curtis Wise hits a shot for A&M, puts it back down to a 9-point lead. And Dion Allen misses the shot, but is fouled by Gannon. It's Gannon's second foul from Texas A&M. And Dion Allen will get to make a couple of free throws. And I think, let's see. Calhoun may need a bit of a breather. Let's put in Dominique Burns for Calhoun. And we'll let Allen shoot these free throws. So Allen hits the first. Hits them both. Puts Kentucky back out to an 11-point lead. And we'll continue to play. 61-50 Kentucky with 12 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. And there is a third foul on Brooks, unfortunately. So we'll take Brooks out. We'll put Chris Ford into the game for Brooks. And Blair probably also needs a breather. I don't want to put Watson back in because Watson has his third foul, I believe. Let's put Calhoun back in for Watson. Okay, we'll play with that lineup there. Wise knocks down the shot. Hits them both. Back to a 9-point lead for Kentucky with 12 minutes to go. Calhoun to Riggs, to Ford. Dominic Burns with an outside two knocks it down. His first basket of the night just after having just subbed onto the court, and that puts it back out to an 11-point lead with 11.5 minutes left to go for Kentucky. Timeout here, and I think we'll keep things as they are. For right now. Ford is going to come out, though, in place of Brooks, who picked up his third foul. So here comes Kentucky with the ball, and there's a turnover, unfortunately. Keep things as they are. Here comes A&M. And Allen charged with his first foul of the night. We'll keep playing. Atkins misses the shot. Or maybe it's Akins misses the shot. Calhoun grabs the rebound. And Kentucky will get another chance at expanding the lead here with about 10 minutes to go. Dion Allen knocks down a three. That's his third three of the night. 66-52 Kentucky with 10 minutes left to go. 13 points for Dion Allen, who has had a great second half. Calhoun with a rebound. Out to Riggs. Riggs for three. Knocks down his second three of the night. 69-52. All of a sudden, Kentucky is out by 17 points over Texas A&M with 9:36 left to go. And there is ball goes out of bounds. So let's give Allen a breather. He's played great in the second half, but we'll put Adam Young back in and give him a breather. How many fouls does Blair have? I don't remember. Does he have 3? This unfortunately does not keep up to date. Yeah, we'll just sub out Allen for right now. And there's a foul on Burns. This is first foul. I guess they were in the bonus. It's the first. Hits them both. So it's back down to a 15-point lead with 9:25 left to play in the game. Calhoun grabs the offensive rebound, puts it back up, and then puts it back out to a 17-point lead. Adam Young with a steal for Kentucky. Calhoun grabs another offensive rebound and is fouled after having made the shot. Calhoun playing great tonight off the bench. 11 points, 6 rebounds, and we'll get a free throw here. Knocks it down. 12 points off the bench for Calhoun. 20-point lead for Kentucky with 8:44 left to go in the second half. And Jason Barkley knocks down a 3 to put it back to 17. Riggs to Ford. Ford back to Riggs. Riggs drives inside, takes a shot, misses the jump shot. And here comes A&M. Misses. Chris Ford grabs his 4th rebound. Riggs with a 3 knocks down. 11 points now for Aki Riggs on the night. His 3rd three-pointer. But there is a foul on Chris Ford, his 1st. And A&M is in the bonus, so they'll get to shoot free throws here. Calhoun has played great, but he's also starting to get kind of winded, so we'll put Blair back in for Calhoun. Let's put Rudy Kenyard in for Dominic Burns. Give him a few minutes to play. And let's put Bush back in for Riggs, even though Riggs has played really well. We'll go with this lineup for a few minutes, not for very long. Akins makes both shots to put it back to an 18-point game. Alex Blair with a steal to Rudy Kenyard, who puts it up and in his first basket. Back to a 20-point lead for Kentucky. Mike Bush grabs the rebound after the A&M miss. And dead ball here, so we have 5:57 left to go. I'm going to put Montague back in for just a minute. Kentucky still with a 20-point lead. Pass goes out of bounds. We'll keep playing with this lineup for right now. Adam Young making sure Strange doesn't come away with the bucket on that possession. And here comes Kentucky with the 20-point lead and the ball. Mike Bush takes the 3, knocks it down. 82-59, 23-point lead for Kentucky. And there's a foul on Blair. That's his 4th, or no, it's his 1st foul. I was looking at the points line. That's his 1st foul of the night. But we're going to take Blair out anyway. We're going to put our starting lineup back in. Bush is already out there, so we'll leave Bush out. Put Antonio Brooks back out there in place of Montague. Put Allen out there in place of Young. Watson in place of Blair. And Davenport in place of Kenyard. It's 82-60. They hit both free throws. It's a 21-point game. And we should be able to finish them off here, putting our starters back out. I do not care to run the score up on a fictional Texas A&M team. Antonio Brooks hits the three. 17 points now for Antonio Brooks, who has had an excellent second half. 85-61. And traveling was called on Nathaniel Strange, so it goes back to Kentucky. And we'll keep this lineup out there. Brooks with an outside two, knocks it down. 19 points now for Antonio Brooks. 87-61 Kentucky. I think we have this game wrapped up, and we'll be moving on to the third round of the SEC tournament. Devone hits the shot, and timeout for A&M, I guess it is. I'm not changing anybody out, so we'll keep playing. And Devone hits the second free throw. And 87-64 Kentucky. There's a foul on Antonio Brooks. It's his fourth. You know what? We'll take Brooks and Davenport out. Brooks has had a great second half. We'll put Ford back in for Brooks. We'll put Calhoun back in for Davenport. Akins misses the first. Makes the second. 22-point lead for Kentucky. Deion Allen hits a three. 16 points now for Deion Allen, his fourth three of the night. And Kentucky leads 90-65 with 2:29 left to go in the game. Calhoun grabs the rebound. And David Watson turns the ball over. Let's put Dominic Burns back in for Calhoun. Just kind of floating around now at this point. We got this game in the bag. We'll keep Watson out there. We'll keep Allen out there. We'll keep Ford out there. We'll keep Bush out there. So we'll just put Burns back out. Watson grabs the rebound. Ford with the basketball passes to Bush. Bush with the three, misses the three. Still a 25-point lead for Kentucky with 1:19 left to go. Vincent Murray knocks down a three, puts it back to 22. But we've got this game. We have done what John Calipari could not do this season, which is win a game in the SEC tournament. Atkins mixes. 19 seconds left to go. David Watson grabs the rebound. Gannon hits a three. That's not going to do much good. And Kentucky wins 90-71 over Texas A&M. Player of the game is Dion Allen with 16 points, 5 assists, 8 rebounds, a block, and 2 steals. And we see he played a lot of players, and most of them scored. Ford is the only one who did not score, and he played 16 minutes, so he got playing time. But yeah, we had a pretty good game. Can't really complain much at all. I kind of almost think Brooks should have been player of the game, though. He had that awesome second half. 8 of 10 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 19 points. But Calhoun had a great game off the bench, 12 points, 7 rebounds. Riggs had 11 points off the bench in just 14 minutes. So we had a couple of good bench players step up and play. And we come away with the win over Texas A&M. And before we end the video, we will find out who we play in the next round, the next video that hopefully I'll get to upload tomorrow. Oh man, we play Florida. As you can see here, that'll be a hard game to win. They are 22-8. Yeah, this next game won't be as easy, unfortunately, but that's who we play. It's Florida, and yeah, had a good win today. I will mention that I do believe I saw that they're giving some storms tonight for this area. Not terribly strong, but as long as the power doesn't go out, I will try my best to record and upload this game against Florida tomorrow, as well as the first part of Season 7 for the Draft Day Sports Pro Basketball Series. So if you're into that, keep an eye open for those tomorrow, which I will try my best to upload if I possibly can. And hope you enjoyed today's video. Great win, had a good time. And with that being said, we'll see you next time.